YouTubers, Matt M. Roy back again. Back to another vlog video. See, this is Friday the 13th, 2017. Yep, Friday the 13th in January. And you know what, guys? I am just not feeling well this morning. It's not anything serious. I think it's just a little cold or something coming on because I woke up around 6 a.m. and played around with the cat for a while, then kind of realized I wasn't feeling great. Went back to sleep till about 10, and I just did not want to get up. I was laying in bed there, and I was like, oh, no, I don't want to get up. And I forced myself out of bed. As soon as I sat up, I knew my head was totally filled. I kind of cleared myself up right now, but my sinuses are going to keep filling up, I could just tell. But you know what? We got to mutter on with the day. You can see I'm sitting in a new position. I'm actually on the couch in my little alcove here. You can see I got Alvin in the background there. I got let's see, what is that one? That is the Squeakquel, and then Chipwrecked over there, and then in front of me I have another Chipwrecked poster and the original Alvin the Chipmunks poster. This is kind of what I've done over the past year or so, for those of you that haven't been watching my videos. We have to do a lot of shopping today. We're planning for a party tomorrow. The car guys are going to be coming over. It should be pretty awesome. I'd probably not be able to film there just because these people are not used to being filmed for YouTube. They're kind of a little neurotic about it, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead. I need to get another cup of coffee. I've had one cup of coffee so far, and I'm still kind of groggy right now. So I got to get another cup of coffee, and I'll show you what we got going on today. So, for those of you that like the tech segments of these vlogs, I'm actually about to finish working on this computer for a client. This is an old compact Presario V6000 series. Thing's got a Sempron processor. It does have NVIDIA graphics, but just those crappy 6150 integrated graphics. And it was originally made for Windows XP, but you can see it's Vista capable. Right now I'm just finishing up the installation of Avast on here. It's slow. It's not good for too much, but for the client that I'm repairing this for, it's going to be sufficient for what she wants. She just basically wants a computer that she can do some word processing with, do basic internet searches, and stuff like that. So she asked me, could I fix this up for her, and I said, yeah, I can do that. So I basically upgraded the memory, put in a little bit bigger hard drive. It originally had only 512 megabytes of RAM. I got it up to 3 gigabytes, though. Part of that is being used by the video card. You can see this is just a mobile AMD Sempron 3400 Plus. So, again, nothing super, not even super fast. This is only 1.8 gigahertz single core. She said, I told her that this system, needed quite a bit of work. I did have to put a new hard drive. The hard drive in here was totally shot. And I also had to, again, upgrade the memory, but she was willing to put a little bit of money into it because it is a decent system. Even though it's an older system, it was never the highest quality. These were fairly well-made computers back in their day. You can see originally it had an 80 gig hard drive. I just went up a little bit. I had an extra 120 gig drive that actually came out of the computer in the den, and this hard drive is really good. Doesn't really have that many hours on it, so I decided to just throw that in there. And yeah, should be good to go. I'm just finishing the installation of Windows 7. I got to register Avast and finish doing a few more updates, but besides that, this thing should be good to go. And I think basically she wants this one for her husband. He's basically, like I said, going to do some word processing, maybe watch some basic YouTube videos. And yeah, this thing should be fine. I was actually really surprised that the battery was still good in this. She said it had been unplugged for a few years, so I guess that, basically what happened was this is a computer that they bought new back in 2006, 2007 era, and used it for a few years, and then she said it just started getting really, really slow, and it was crashing. So that was most likely when the hard drive went bad, but yeah, should be a good system, hopefully for a good long time. But I mean, that's the thing. If for an older couple that's doing basic tasks, you really don't need anything more than a system just like this. On our fridge here in the garage, we're having issues with the freezer not getting down the temperature. So the other day we went and pulled this off and basically just cleaned the heck out of the coils down here. as best we could. A lot of times what winds up happening, unfortunately, Dad starts the car and the carbon, all the exhaust carbon, goes right in there and clogs up the coils. So let's go ahead and check and see what we got here. The freezer yesterday was sitting right at about 28 degrees, so just barely cold enough to keep the food fresh. And yeah, looks like we're sitting right about the same temperature. Right, well, maybe slightly cooler, about 26 degrees. But the thing we got to do is make sure all the stuff's staying frozen. At least for now it is. But this freezer is definitely on its way out, because you can go in here and see that the thermostat is turned up all the way. And oddly enough, we have to turn the fridge almost all the way down, because if it's all the way up, if it's up any more than that, everything kind of freezes. So fridge is sitting right at about 40 degrees, which is good for a fridge in the garage. Normally I'd like to see it a little bit cooler, but because normally the temperatures out here are so much colder than inside, generally the fridge doesn't have to work as hard. But looks like there's going to be a new fridge purchase, or a used fridge purchase, in our near future. And this was the one that was in the house originally, so this thing's really right at about 20 years old now. So my good old Whirlpool fridge, you've served us well, but probably going to be the end of the line for you.
Hey, tubers. Well, that was interesting. I actually just left the thrift store and didn't find anything in there, but I ran into an old schoolmate of mine, a girl. She remembered me right away. I actually didn't recognize her at first. I was a little embarrassed. It took me a minute to kind of put two and two together, but whoa, okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to drive and people just back up without even looking. It's absolutely amazing. But anyway, she recognized me right away, and it took me about a minute or two, but I finally did recognize her, and we just had a nice chat about old times. She was telling me about her life story. I was telling her what I was doing. Yeah, she said she's actually a massage therapist right now, and I'm like, oh man, that's what my dad used to do. So we have quite a bit in common. I don't know, maybe something will come out of that. Never know what the future is going to bring, but that was just really cool. Most of the people that I went to school with have actually moved away, because in this area, it's a big military area. A lot of them went into the military right after school, and you know, they were here maybe for a few years doing their first tour, but after that, they pretty much left the area. You know, I know a lot of them went out to California, to some of the bases out there. I know quite a few of them are in Texas. One I think actually went over to Arizona, from what I understand, but yeah, I love reconnecting with people after all these years, seeing how everybody's doing, you know, just catching up on old times. It's really a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to give her a call. She said she's seeing somebody right now, but yeah, you never know. Never know what the future's gonna bring. That's gonna be the tagline for this year for me, because I tend to get kind of stuck in the past sometimes. I'm just sitting here watching these two guys rocking out in their car. Oh my God, it is so funny. I don't know if I can get it. I'm going to try to slide it over here and show you guys what's going on. I hope you guys caught a little of that at least. But anyway, I was just so impressed to actually find somebody that I went to school with. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for a few minutes. I want to go ahead and go to Best Buy real quick, because I'm actually looking to get that SSD. I haven't decided which one I go with. I really kind of want the Crucial MX200 SSD, but they're really hard to come by right now. Everybody seems to be sold out of them. So I'm going to go to Best Buy. I'm going to look at PNY that they have on sale, and a SanDisk, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. At least the PNY that I looked at, I don't have the model number with me right now because I'm driving, but it didn't get quite as good a ratings as the Crucial MX200, mainly in the write speeds. I think the read speeds. The read speed of the Crucial was like rated a max of like 520 megabits per second. I think the PNY was at 480. So, you know, again, we'll see what happens. I'm really hoping that I can find a good deal again on eBay, because that's how I got my last two ones, the the Crucial MX200s, the regular laptop one, which is in my HP Media Center system, and then of course the M-SATA one, which is in my XPS 8700. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to pause the video for a few minutes and talk to you a little bit later.
Well, just left, about to leave Golden Corral. Had to get a really good lunch today because we haven't really eaten much at all. It was not too great. Unfortunately, the stuff been sitting out for a while. Wow. Check this out, guys. You gotta see all cancer, all people's pink fire engine. That is so cool. It's cancer. I think it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming February, so it's probably why they're out in droves. I've never actually seen this one before. I heard that they had it. That is really cool. Well, anyway, we're going to be heading home here in a few minutes. Really full now. I need to go ahead and take a little rest, and then maybe we're going to head out to Best Buy. Actually, you know what? We are going to head out to Best Buy because I want to look and see what kind of SSDs they have. Not sure if I'm going to buy it or not, but I just want to see what they have in stock. I'm still contemplating getting another Crucial MX200. I saw one on eBay. After shipping, would cost me $89.99. So not a bad deal. It's brand new. But you know, they also have the Crucial MX300 series out, which has sequential data writing, I think they call it. But I think the MX200 had that too. If you guys know for sure, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Those are pretty pricey right now. Those are pushing like $150, $200, but I've seen some deals on those as well. So not made up my mind yet. Definitely going to check out Best Buy and gonna head home. It is getting a little bit cool here. I'm actually in shorts right now. If you guys can see that. They're like 3/4 shorts, but it is pretty cool. So gonna get in the car and see what the rest of the day brings. Mom and I are in Dollar Tree. We got to start shopping for the party tomorrow. We're trying to figure out where the plastic cups are, but we don't know because we don't usually shop at this particular Dollar Tree. We usually go to the one at the other end of town. So we're gonna go ahead and shop around a little bit. Were you looking forward to this party?
Yeah, I guess.
This is for all the Dad's car guys. We do this. Try to do this about once a year. I don't think we did it last year though.
I don't think so.
Where something happened. I think it was like a snowstorm or something we had to cancel. But we're going to do some shopping, and Mom wanted to just say hi to you guys.
Hello.
Tell you everything's going okay, and I'll talk to you a little later. I'm looking. I think we just got wine glasses. Oh, here they are. Here's some plastic cups.
Are these $1 each, these?
What about, is this about what you were looking for? Something like this?
Yeah, maybe a little bigger, but...
Those are the only ones I see. Yeah. They have the wine goblets here, but I never saw anything like that. Plastic wine goblets.
I want them a little taller. I think I'll look in
sure.
I'll look in Kroger. So they're not.
So we don't have anything close enough. Seen something bigger than this, and bigger than this. So we'll have to see what we can find elsewhere. Oh well. Do have a lot of things in this one though. It's really set up a lot differently though. Everything's kind of like catty-cornered.
Oh, we use the aluminum pan.
Yeah, see if we can find those. I came in. Did you tell them? I came in here for years, and I never knew that this had restrooms. They just put this sign up recently. Before, this was just a blank door, so you would have no idea that that was the bathroom. Oh yeah, guys, let mom will show you this. This is one of the best deals I've found. OxyClean Deluxe, made by LA's Totally Awesome. How big of a bottle is that? Is there an ounce? There it is.
650.
50 fluid ounces for $1, and that stuff actually works really well. You save a lot of money doing it that way. Sometimes I'll buy that one. They have all the different ones here. They got the purple one, lavender scented. They even got a grapefruit one now. That's pretty cool.
What is this one? This is orange?
That's yeah, that one's Island Fresh, it's called.
What's the
You want to try something different? The pink one is grapefruit. You want to try grapefruit?
Yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah, we're going to switch off here.
Okay.
They have all these different scents.
Oh.
We almost lost it. Oh my gosh, that would have been terrible. But yeah, I mean, this is actually a pretty big Dollar Tree. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this before. We should go to the other one. Here are those bowls that I was showing. And now you get a lot less. Check that out. You get a heck of a lot less bowls. You used to get like 5 times that amount. This is all their cleaning supplies. They got the cheap little mops here, some brooms, and they got a little, what do they call these things? Cotton mops with little threads on them. The old school style mops. Yeah, plastic cups, but again, they're pretty small. Oh well. Actually, I need to check their cat food area because I want to see if they have any of my cat's treats, and I can see that they don't have the Meow Loves, but they do have the Meow Mix Ocean Explosions, which they actually seem to like, so I'm going to pick a few of these up. Got some really interesting new things here. Let's see what we got here. Oatmeal Enhanced Shampoo. Looks like this is dog shampoo. And they got Pet Stain Eliminator. Well, luckily our two cats are very well house trained. They know to use the litter box. They do have the cat food back again. This is, now if you guys are in your Dollar Tree, what you want to do is, if you're going to get this dry cat food, make sure you get the one that says the premium and not the gourmet, because the premium is the one that's like Purina Cat Chow. The gourmet one is the same thing as Meow Mix. And I had a lot of problems with Meow Mix when I used to give them to Simon and LT, because if they would throw it up after a while, it would actually stay in the carpet because there's so many different dyes in there, so you want to avoid that. They also got all these different temptations. My cats will not touch any of these whatsoever. I've tried the chicken flavor, I've tried the creamy dairy flavor, and I've tried the tuna flavor. They do not like them at all. And they're okay with this. I might pick up one of these just to see if Baxter likes it. I know that LT does like the pounds, but Simon, when he was alive, he didn't like them. But let's see what we got over here. Okay, the Newman's Own cat food was on sale, but they've since sold out of that. But yeah, a lot of nice things at this Dollar Tree. They even have some toys. This is the same one I gave Baxter. He loves playing with that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm in the my local Best Buy, and they have two choices I'm looking at. They have this one here, 240 gigabyte. This is a SanDisk SSD Plus drive. This one's going for $80. Or I can go, and this one's $74.99, I can go with the PNY drive. Now, I'm more tempted to go and spend the extra $5 and get the SanDisk because they are really much better drives. I've never had a lot of good luck with PNY products. Let's see what it says here. 2 million hour lifetime. 6 gigabyte, 7 millimeter. This one does have sequential read and write. Let's see if this one has sequential read and write too. That is kind of important. You know what? I actually don't think this does have sequential read and write. It does not say that. So you know what? Maybe I will go with the PNY, because this really did get good reviews. I mean, I've had a few PNY flash drives go bad on me, but I've had a few that were actually pretty good. So I think I'm going to go with the PNY for $74.99. You know what? It's a local Best Buy, so if I don't like it, I can always return it. Yep, we're going to go ahead and go with this one. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. I am back home. It has been a long, long day. Lots of shopping. We finally got everything we need for the party tomorrow, and I am going to end the vlog here. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the SSD in more in depth, probably either tomorrow or Monday, whenever I decide to install it. I will show you guys what I'm used to install, but I probably won't actually show you the actual installation because there are literally hundreds of those videos on YouTube. So, hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.